Welcome everybody. Let's go over the refinitiv review. Okay, this is the Hyliion refinitiv report and scorecard. Just came out February 22nd, 2024. Get it. It's very telling, but I'm going to go over it and share the information. But it's very interesting, okay? Note that they don't have it at a sell. They still have it at a hold. Barely. Barely. So let's go over it. This is what they're talking about. The score for Hyliion Holdings Corp dropped slightly this week from 3 to 2, so just slightly. The recent change in the average score was primarily due to a decline in the fundamental component score. Okay, it's a fundamental reason. Logical. No revenue. Like dead revenue. So that's the reason for that. They have it at a hold, so they're not rating it a sell, just a score drop. But there's some good things in this report. I'm going to talk about these. Look, check this. Okay, look, on indicator components is giving it an average score of 2. So on earnings, it's actually pretty good. On fundamentals, it went down, but we covered that. Relative valuation, a 1. Risk, a 1. Price momentum, a 1. But check this out. Insider trading, a 7. So it's showing up that Hyliion is scooping up his shares, and it's showing up that some people at Hyliion also bought shares. Now, as far as I understand, this is the shares that they had already bought. It's nothing new. But let's keep going through this. All right, look, let's talk about peer analysis, all right? It has a 4. But check out who's its peers. Okay, you could pause it and take a moment right there to look at its peers or get the report. But I'll tell you right now. So it's still comparing them with a lot of the peers that it was in before when it was in the powertrain, including Cummins, China, UCHE International, Dorman Products. Dorman, you guys know Dorman's the parts. Environtech Vehicles, Garrett Motion, Modine Manufacturing, Standard Motor Products, Stratex Security Corp. So this is where it's important for us to stay connected and share the message, because this is how bad analysts do. They're such big firms that sometimes they don't really have as much knowledge on the situation as we do. So here in the peers, I see that score is not very meaningful because it's pegged to companies that Hyliion's no longer in, like industry wise. Now look, in earnings, it has a 7, which is a high score actually. But there's something interesting when you look at the score components, and I'm going to outline it for you guys. And this is actually getting me excited. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to make sense. But look, they have it rated as a micro market cap, 5.0. That's the score it has. And the S&P 500 index is a 6.5. So it's below that rating, right? However, look at this. It has it pegged at automobiles and auto parts group of a 4.5 and automobiles and auto parts sector with the 4.5. So if you look at this, the problem is that they're still looking at Hyliion as a vehicle related manufacturer, which that stuff is valued low. And this goes to explain why Hyliion changed its about us. Now it's starting to make a lot more sense to me, because it is, by changing what they're about, it changes the industry and it changes the type of company that they are. Therefore, it is valued differently. It's not valued with the same metrics that vehicle company related manufacturers are valued. Being energy and being in special component manufacturing, not just any type of manufacturing, puts it at a significant different not methodology, but the variables, like what it's going to be pegged to, what those things are worth. So it changes the valuation. And let's keep going through it. Now, check out the fundamental score. That's 5. That's a good score. And there's reasons why. So, in reality, this score should be a lot higher. But look at it. I hope you guys could clearly look, especially here in this section. Look at these things, right? Look at the score indicators. So, in profitability, obviously, Hyliion is down there because it's zero profit, right? But look at in debt. It's got the best score out of the group, even beating Cummins and Dorman. Hyliion, woo baby. And then in earnings quality, it's still beating Dorman. Not as good as Cummins. Cummins got the best one, but Cummins just reported slowdowns. This, I don't know if this considers what Cummins just recently started talking about in its guidance about the trucking industry slowing down. In dividends, they all suck. Look at that. They're all low, all of them. So the fundamentals are good. You know, the fact that Hyliion has no debt, all they need to do is recognize revenue from a Cardinal. And what I would really like to see, but damn, Hyliion doesn't listen and doesn't do stuff right, is Hyliion. And I'm not saying that they don't do stuff right. I'm saying they don't do stuff right. So Hyliion needs to recognize revenue. In my view, they should get revenue for leasing these units out, for letting Detmar use the unit, should get revenue. But we don't even know if they're getting revenue from the ERXs that are out there. But let's keep going through this. Look at what it says as highlights. It says, the fundamental rating for Hyliion Holdings declined significantly over the last quarter from a bullish 8 to a relatively neutral 5. The average fundamental rating for its auto and truck parts industry is 5.6, and the S&P 500 index average is 6.2. Properly rated. The next margin, and I mean, the rest of it is not even important, right? Let's go into insider trading. Look, on insider trading, it's giving it a pretty good score. And it's talking about there's a mixed amount of volume from insiders. So insiders are buying, but the volumes are low. However, it has an insider rating of 7, which is more bullish than the auto trucks part industry of 4.2. So just some things to consider, you know. And I don't know. I really don't know what to think about Hyliion. But on risk, it obviously has a 1, which is variable return patterns, high volatility on the stock. On price momentum, it has a 1, weak recent price performance or entering historically poor seasonal period. So it has headwinds against it. But just wanted to share the report with you guys. And welcome here to Hyliion Talk. If you are getting this video at the Investing and Entrepreneurship channel, make sure to go look for the Hyliion Talk channel. You're welcome to watch it here, but at Hyliion Talk, these videos are going up a lot faster. So if you go subscribe over there, you're going to get access to the videos a lot faster. Comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch everybody on the next video.